know somewhere we could get away. If you wanna find another place, love, disappear and never leave a trace.
And welcome to the practice problems video for limits and continuity in several variables. Okay, for this problem we're going to evaluate the limit as xy goes to 2, negative 1 for xy minus 3x squared y cubed. Okay, so this thing here that we see, that is our f of xy, okay? And here it looks like there are no like discontinuities or anything at the point 2, negative 1. So what we can do is basically just direct substitution. Direct substitution. And you can always try this when you see a limit, when you're given the limit to evaluate or prove that it doesn't exist or anything like that, exists or does not exist. So you can always try plugging that point in, and if it doesn't work out, then great, then you have to just try a different approach, right? But it's always worth a shot to try it, because if it does work out and you get an actual answer, then that's pretty much just it. So let's try that. So we have, let's plug in, by direct substitution I just mean, so we have our beginning limit, right? So we have xy going to a certain point, we can call that p, okay? And then here's our f of xy, 3x squared y cubed, and what we can do is basically just plug it in. So f of 2, negative 1. So we're going to plug that in and see what we get. So f of 2, negative 1, 2, comma, negative 1 is going to be equal to, so this is our x and that's our y, so x 2 times a negative 1 minus 3 times 2 squared times negative 1 cubed, right? So you have something like that. And then if we simplify, we're just going to get a negative 2. And this will turn into, this is a negative 1, which will cancel out with that negative 1 in front. So we get a plus 3 times a 4. So that's just going to be a negative 2 plus positive 12 is equal to a 10. Okay? And that's basically it. So that was pretty easy, right? I always like direct substitution.
Let me disarm you. I'm not trying to own you. I just wanna